going on, Jerome's? So, of course, we know that J.J. McCarthy is the quarterback one of the Minnesota Vikings. But, of course, the main question this offseason is who's going to be quarterback two? Now, all the Aaron Rodgers talk, that's out. But Tannehill, trading for Aiden O'Connell, trading for slinging Sammy Howell, drafting quarterback, etc. They're all options on the table. And Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell have talked about Tranquillo, all is well. There's a plan. Trust the process and that whole thing. But what if I told you that there's a quarterback that's getting game reps right now, getting more and more experience, and has a couple of seasons experience with Kevin O'Connell? Enter Bryce Perkins. So Bryce Perkins of the Michigan Panthers had himself a ball game over the weekend, going 10-17 for 93 first three quarters, then clutch. Fourth quarter, 5 for 5, 107 and 2 touchdowns. Bryce Perkins getting it done. Awesome dual threat quarterback. And he's a lot of fun. And I think Perkins would be an intriguing name after the UFL season is done. Not signing him, just handing him the quarterback two job, because that's a role that he's never had in the NFL, but as a camp arm fourth quarterback with some upside and some veteran experience, I think that could be really interesting for the Vikings. Let's talk about Bryce Perkins today. He started at Arizona State, transferred to Arizona Western, ended up at Virginia for 2 seasons. And at Virginia, with the Cavaliers, was a really fun dual threat quarterback. Racked up and stacked up over 2,000 yards rushing during his college career. Threw for 54 touchdowns as well. Was a really fun, dynamic dual threat getting after things for Virginia. His NFL.com scouting report for 2020 draft. Dual threat quarterback lacking desired footwork and fundamentals from the pocket, but the results were often better than the aesthetics. Perkins has adequate arm strength and a very sudden release. He is at his best with a quick read and throw scheme that allows him to find a rhythm early in the game. His process tends to break down too early when tasked with working through progressions, and his sack totals suffer because of it. He's a capable play extender and runner, but he's not as fluid or natural with his open field movements as he might need if a team has designs on transitioning Perkins to another position. So with Perkins, I mean, he got by in college being a plus athlete and a thrower, but I think that getting him experience in the UFL, I think that's been really huge. And during his time with the Rams, he did have a start in 2022 as the Rams were ravaged by injuries. Of course, Kevin O'Connell was gone by then, so he has whatever production in the NFL. But what Bryce Perkins could bring, he's only 28, 6'3", 215, and did have 3 seasons with the Rams, 2 with Kevin O'Connell, also 2 seasons with the Michigan Panthers. Plus, solid arm strength, does have some accuracy, does have some movement ability as well. Also, he's had time in the league, both NFL and UFL, cleaning up some of his mechanics. But as I've said, you're not bringing him in just handing him the backup quarterback job, but as quarterback 4. Say the Vikings have J.J. McCarthy, say they sign Tannehill, say they have Brett Rippon-Ass, or maybe instead of Tannehill, they draft a quarterback. But there's absolutely nothing wrong bringing in Bryce Perkins as your quarterback 4 and then see where it goes from there. Because I think that he would be a ton of fun in preseason. I think that he's getting very valuable game reps right now with the Michigan Panthers, and I think that certainly could be a name to watch given his connection with Kevin O'Connell and Wes Phillips. But your thoughts are thoughts. Bryce Perkins, one time. Bryce Perkins. Let us know your thoughts. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol. Production value.